Good afternoon, Dylan, and today's Wednesday. There, introduction complete. Let's move on to the next part. You asked to know more about the situation, which spawned that random thought that I had in my last video. And to be honest, I can totally share. There's nothing really private about it. On Friday, me and a couple of coworkers were basically spending the day lounging around. We were all waiting on orders to do our job, but nobody had the orders to give the go-ahead, or nobody had the clearance to give the go-ahead, so we all just sat around. And as the day wore on, after like 2 hours of sitting around talking and then going to lunch, on the way to lunch, I'm like, I really don't care about anything that's happened at all. Like, I have no passion for anything. On the last 2 hours of conversation, and the way my life is going at this current moment in time, there's nothing that's giving me any motivation or passion to move forward. So maybe I'm a psychopath. And then I was sitting there going, how did I get that thought? Followed by a whole series of ways to figure out what a psychopath actually was. That's pretty much when I learned that there really isn't a good clear-cut test to figure out if you're a psychopath. So I figured the next best answer, or way to get an answer, would be to ask probably one of my best friends. And what better way to do it than by asking on the internet. So that's how my video formed. Well, that last minute section at least. But I think you brought up another good topic about how everybody is essentially a stranger, and it's only the ones that you have something in common with that become your friends. Other people that have some similarities but not quite enough can become acquaintances, and then you pick a random person out of the entire world and be like, that one. That's the person I'm going to consider important enough to try and get into a relationship with. And then you see how that goes. Which is something you weren't really talking about, but I just tacked on because why not? It's this interaction with complete and total strangers that is really actually kind of interesting. When you're young, I don't know about you, but my parents always said, don't talk to strangers. Being good parents, I guess, I don't know. And when I was little, I just accepted it and I bought it. As I grew up, I'm like, I have to talk to strangers. When I get a job, I have to talk to people I don't know. When I go out into the world, I have to talk to people I don't know. When I go to school, I meet people I don't know. This whole talking to strangers thing doesn't quite work. So it has to get refined. It becomes don't talk to strangers, to don't talk to creepy people, to, don't talk to whoever you want to add to that list. Yet we're all strangers at some point in time to somebody. You and I were strangers in college. Well, until our friend circles happened to overlap and we got introduced. Then we became pretty good friends because of all the reasons that we have. Similar thought processes, similar passions, similar ideas on the way the world works, I guess is the best way to word that one. Not 100% sure what all the reasons are that we became such great friends, but everything just seemed to mesh just right to allow that to happen. Anyway, Dylan, that's pretty much all I got for today's video. I will see you on Friday. Bye.